بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. Inshallah, today our lecture in pharmacy practice, we will talk about common medical devices in pharmacy practice. A medical device is any device that intended to be used for medical purposes. Thus, that differentiate a medical device from an everyday device is its intended use. Intended use: the medical devices are intended for medical purposes, either diagnosis, treatment, or any related medical purpose. Medical devices benefit patients by helping healthcare providers diagnose and treat patients and helping patients outcome sickness or disease, improving their quality of life. Medical devices range from simple low-risk devices such as tongue depressors, bandages, or medical thermometers to complex high-risk devices such as pacemakers, cardiac pacemakers. The design of medical devices constitutes a major segment of the field of biomedical engineering. Medical devices classification is there is a many classification. Each country has its own classification. For example, we will talk about USA classification. Different classes of medical devices based on their potential for harm if misused, design complexity, and their use characteristics. Each country or region defines these categories in different ways. Classifying medical devices based on their risk is essential for maintaining patient and staff safety while facilitating the marketing of medical products. Then we have so that we have a different classification, and we will here depend on the classification that based on hazard, the hazard of there is a misuse for a medical device. What is the hazard of the patient? So that they are classified to class A, class 1, which is less potential for to harm the patient or the user, to class 2 intermediate, and class 3 which is highly have a potential to harm the patient or the user if they are used in mistake or in misused. For example, this is a tongue depressant in American, a class 1 medical device in United States. We have a stethoscope, which according to US FDA product, here class برضو class 1 medical device. Also the surgical drugs are class 2 surgical drugs, the dressing for surgical operations due to the risk or the potential for risk if there is a misuse or a mistake in this surgical drugs, it are classified in class 2. Also the infusion pump, which allow the very low infusion rate or control tightly the infusion rate of fluids through IV infusion, also considered as class 2 medical device in United States. We have the artificial pacemaker, which class 3 device, because any misuse or misuse relating to this device will lead to a serious effects for the patients, so they are classified as class 3 medical device. By establishing different risk classifications, lower risk devices, for example, stethoscope or tongue depressor, are not required to undergo the same level of testing that higher risk devices such as artificial pacemakers undergo. So that to approve these medical devices by the testing, there is a restricted test for to approve class 3 because their potential for or risk if they are used in misuse, or there is some problem related to these medical devices. These are examples for different classes of medical devices. For example for class 1 devices, this include elastic bandages, examination gloves, and handheld surgical instruments. Example for class 2 include acupuncture needles, powered wheelchairs for those who physically disabled, infusion pumps, air purifiers, and surgical traps. Example for class 3 devices include implantable pacemaker, pulse generators, HIV diagnostic test, and automated external defibrillators. Regarding the types of medical devices, there are several basic types. First, diagnostic equipments, including medical imaging machines used to aid in diagnosis, such as ultrasound and MRI machines and CT scanners, and X-ray machines. Also include the types. Treatment equipment includes those who are used for treatments, including the infusion pumps and medical lasers. Those are used to life support equipment, as life support equipment is used to maintain the patient's bodily functions. This includes medical ventilators, incubators, anesthetic machines, and dialysis machines. First, we have inhalers, also called buffers. An inhaler, also known as a buffer or a pump or allergy spray, is a medical device that used for delivering medication into the body via the lungs. It's mainly used in treatment of asthma and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. There are different types of inhalers we'll talk about in the coming slides. The first one, the meter dose inhaler, MDI. Meter dose inhalers is a device that delivers a specific amount of a medication to the lungs in the form of a short pass or aerolized medicine that is usually self-administered by the patient via inhalation. And this is an example for meter dose inhaler. We have, for example, Ventolin inhaler. Usually, the meter dose inhaler we use spacers, and there is the reason why we use spacers. They are used to reduce the position in the mouth and throat, and to reduce the need of precise synchronization تزامن of the start of inhalation with actuation of the device. Meter dose inhalers are sometimes used with a complementary spacer or holding chamber device. This is the spacer and this is the inhaler. Inshallah, by the end of the lecture, I will provide you with videos that indicate the proper use of these spacer, inhaler, and different types of inhalers. The first also we have dry powder inhalers. Dry powder inhalers, and in dry powder inhalers we have different types of dry powder inhalers. A dry powder inhaler is a device that delivers medication to the lungs in the form of a dry powder. They are commonly used to treat respiratory disease such as asthma, bronchitis, emphysema, and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Although dry powder inhalers have also been used in treatment of diabetes mellitus, because we have inhaled insulin powder, which facilitate the entrance of insulin directly to the lung to be absorbed directly from the bronchioles. We have nebulizer. Nebulizers are devices for producing a fine spray of liquid. They commonly used for treatment of asthma, cystic fibrosis, and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, and other respiratory disease or disorders. This is a nebulizer. We have AccuHealers. AccuHealers is a type of inhalers or buffers that is characterized by a convenient alternative to an inhaler, not needed to use a spacer, suitable for children older than 4 years, comes with a dose counter. This is, for example, 250. This is the number of doses. When the patient use one dose, it will be minimized, and there is a counter, so that they will be 249 and so on. Comes with the dose counter, so it's always known exactly how many doses are left, so that the patient will be noticed earlier if the AccuHealer is in near to be empty. Each dose is individually sealed to protect it from moisture and humidity. Example in practice, we have Serotype inhaler that used for treatment of. We have also medical inhalers or buffers that called turbohalers. Turbohalers turbohaler is an inhaler that used to deliver medicine in powder form. Also, it has a dose counter also window, and we have a dose counter window such as AccuHealer, so they can see when it's nearly empty. It may be difficult for children under the age of 10 years of age to have enough flow to get the medicine into the lungs. This is an example for turbohalers. We have also a common medical device that used in practice, the blood pressure monitors, also called sphygmomanometers. They also known as blood pressure meters and blood pressure monitors. They are devices that use to measure blood pressure composed of an inflatable cuff or to collapse and then release the artery under the cuff a controlled manner, and a mercury or mechanical manometer to measure the pressure. Manual sphygmomanometers are used in conjunction with stethoscope. These are examples for manual blood pressure monitors and digital blood pressure monitors. We have heart rate monitor. The heart rate monitor is a personal monitoring device that allows one to measure or display heart rate in real time or record the heart rate for later study. It is largely used to gather heart rate data while performing various types of physical exercise. Medical heart rate monitor used in hospitals is usually wired, and usually multiple sensors are used. This portable medical units are referred to as Holter monitor. Customer heart rate monitors are designed for everyday use and do not use wires to connect. These are also portable heart rate. Also, the blood glucose monitors, which are famous in use in practice. Blood glucose monitoring is used for testing the concentration of glucose in blood, glycemia, particularly important in diabetes management. A blood glucose test is typically performed by bursting the skin, typically on the finger, to draw blood, then applying the blood to a chemically active disposable test strip. Different manufacturers use different technology, but most systems measure an electrical characteristics and use this to determine the glucose level in the blood. The test is usually referred to a capillary blood glucose. These are different types of blood glucose monitors. We have AccuCheck and Glucomen, One Touch, Ultra Touch. There are many different devices that control monitors for blood glucose. Also, we have insulin pens. And insulin pens allow more simple, accurate, and convenient delivery than using a vial and syringe. There are different brands and models of insulin pens are available, such as disposable pen. This contain pre-filled insulin cartridge. Once used, the entire pen unit is thrown away. And a reusable pen. This contains a replaceable insulin cartridge. Once empty, a person discharges the cartridge and install a new one. This is the insulin pen. This is a different parts for the insulin pen, and we mentioned that its advantage is to provide an accurate dose of. Regarding implanted devices, we have different types such as cardiac pacemakers and implantable cardiac defibrillator, coronary stents, hip implants, intraocular lenses, and implantable insulin pumps. Some implantable medical devices such as pacemaker may be battery powered اللي هي لابد يكون فيها battery to provide the electrical current to the heart so that act as an artificial pacemaker. This is an example for the intraocular lens implant used in cataract surgery. These are examples for implantable devices. Cochlear implant for the hearing problems, and this is the stent for the coronary artery. This is hip implant, and this is the pacemaker, and this is a implantable insulin pump. Also, regarding the medical devices that occur in the or that commonly used in pharmacy practice, we have a weighing scale, syringe, stethoscope, thermometers, and testing kits. These are thermometers, and this is testing kits, such as this is, for example, pregnancy test strip, and this is an ovulation test strip, which provide an advantage to detect the ovulation period, either in order to prevent to avoid pregnancy or to achieve pregnancy. And we have this test kit for narcotic analgesic or for drugs that are mainly abused, such as tetrahydrocannabinol, cocaine, morphine, amphetamine, and MIMDA اللي هو amphetamine. And also we have the first aid equipment, scissors, bandages, and whatever. Regarding these medical devices. Thank you for listening. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.